Hello, lurkers, and hello, you archaeologists. I'm the Construct. I'm having a Heavensward adventure. I'm just going to adjust the light a little, so there's less crispy woo up there, and load up this game. I thought it'd be nice to see the intro again, a little bit of it. I'll show it in full when we get to the end, of course. Mainly because this is the start of day 2. I've actually started really late. Got distracted and stuff, and I did 8 hours yesterday, which I feel like it's quite a lot, but it's 5. I didn't start as early as I would have liked, but also the reasons. Let's start again. So I was thinking, I've got 3 days remaining. Cool. It's nice that it's telling me now and not the last stream or anything like that. Plenty of time. Okay. 16 people. So, I contend that every single Final Fantasy game has, after 7 and onwards, has 4 villain archetypes that they like to do. And they like to mix up their roles, sort of. The order you fight them and stuff, and how important they are to the plot. But, like, I contend that they're there. And so in the sense of Final Fantasy VII, that would be Sephiroth, Hojo, Genova, and Shinra. So, obviously, MMOs kind of work slightly differently, but I think it still works. And I've probably mentioned this before, if you've been following this all the way through. I'll tell you what, we might be queuing. Hold that thought. Because the very first thing I want to do is we don't want to do that straight away. We want to be... We want to be a samurai. And we want to do some dungeons. And we want to do that straight away. We're not allowed in the vault. It's the Airy. Somehow. Dusk Tierman. Dusk Vigil. Because there's 2 we've not done. Wanderer's Palace. The Sunken Temple. And hopefully it's a better time of day. 8 minutes. So now I can talk. Sure, I could have queued up before the start of the stream, which is what I attempted to do last stream as well. But I'm sure we'll be fine. While I explain what I'm talking about. So it's always fun to try and figure this out. So I contend that so Shinra is a company. You know, you have President Shinra and Rufus Shinra. But they sort of represent a sort of tyrant. So in a different game, they'd be an evil king. In Final Fantasy IX, it'd be Queen Bran, for instance. And their role is to sort of be the initial enemy of the game. You look at the back of the box and you'll say, Cloud is going to have to deal with Shinra. Because the box can't really tell you about Sephiroth. The later game, the remake can, because you know Sephiroth already. They're selling on Sephiroth. But like the original game is shit. The back of the box is always is the tyrant, and the tyrant tends to have a faceless army that you must face, because that's how computer games work. The more important enemies, the more powerful abstractly, the less likely they are to need an actual army. So if you think of not even this game, if you think of just Realm Reborn, I would say that in that game, the initial threat as presented, because obviously there's loads stuff going on, and also somehow nothing going on for large swathes of the game, is the primals. You get the power of the Echo. You join the primal bashing club, and you have to deal with Ifrit and Garuda and Titan, right? And of course you have that faceless army because they've got their faceless army as well. So already we're sort of in weird territory, because like a summon would always be to considered like otherworldly, being a different class, but in this, they are a minor threat. They're the nuisance threat that you keep going with, and the game's going to pretend for a long time that that's what the game's about, until literally the Empire goes dun 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 dun, which you'd think, okay, well, the Empire is obviously, you know, there's a tyrant, even though it's an army, it would still count. He sort of plays the role as a tyrant with an army, you know what I mean? But like, it's subtly different, I think. I like, because I guess because the game doesn't present them as the enemy, I think is the important thing. Because of what they want. Let me think. Because I thought this all through years ago when I first played the game, and now I've forgotten. And of course, we're waiting for the clock to tick down, aren't we? So if we think of a sort of rival, I guess it would be, because the weird thing about the game is obviously nobody talks to you directly, because you're just an abstract concept, the Warrior of Light. They talk to, things happen to the characters around you, so you don't have a rival, but Sid does, and it's Nero. You know what? I guess the Empire does count as the Empire as well. It's like the game is long enough that it requires 2 tyrants, possibly. Because the Empire does sweep in and kill the 3 of them and go, it's about us now. You've leveled up past them, and now, so in the same way that President Shinra is replaced by Rufus, I guess. The guy with the sword, I've forgotten his name, because he's not an emperor, he's just a general, isn't he? Essentially replaces them as the sort of tyrant threat, and introduces a sort of rival in form of that evil scientist. But obviously there's the man behind the curtain, the sort of Genova, is in this game as well, playing exactly the same role, I said, because it's not just him. There's the entire gang of them, the Asians, and like, if you think of how the Ocuria works in Final Fantasy 12. We'll finish that thought. We'll have to queue up again after this, you know. And as for the wild card, obviously the main Asian. Well, yeah, okay, the main Asian would have to be the wild card. Now that I think about it. Because he literally is wearing one of your companions. Temple of Khan. I'll try and do a little. There we go, there's our names. Yeah, you can clearly pose for it, I just don't know how. Yeah, I see how it is. Right. Oh, the Sun Sphere. We've got the Sun Sphere, lovely. The Death Sickle, it's like a popsicle, but much deadlier. I should try not to stand on them. Oh. The damaged adjudicator. Adjudicator. Oh. Adjudicate this. Gotta be fighting the tail, apparently. No, we're still fighting the tail. Feels like a bad idea to be in the quicksand. Okay, we are now fighting the arm. That's a neat effect. Creature. Cool. We found the sun sphere as well. Now we're looking for the moon sphere. I've got to take a look at these enemies. Look at these. The Vicegerent's head. I love that it falls over somehow. We do have ability over there we can do, actually. The moon sphere. We need a Sabutenda, Imperatriz. Where's everyone else gone? Hope my sound's working. Sort of jumped into this kind of quickly, despite being kind of late. Oh, the moon sphere fits perfectly into the depression. Yay, we found the sabotenders! Oh god. He's counting his needles. Oh god, there's a lot of needles. You know what I should... Oh, just fire. It's dead. Oh. It's gonna be the same set. Okay, some antiques in here. Oratory of Memento the Meek. Tombmaker, I've heard of you. We've got to find a star sphere. Oh, we found one. There it is. We found it. I did it. I did it all on my own. That's my cup of tea. Seems bad. I don't want to be in that. Oh, there's a lot of colours going on. There's apparently a magic trap that we're going to solve. Look forward to that. Oh yeah, I see a pedestal. Did we solve it? Oh, well, they seem to know what they're doing. Now we have to slay Vicegerent, the Warden. Oh, there he is. He's golden. Oh, there's all of him now. What a strange looking fella. So that was his hat. cats are made. Damn it. Thought it'd be quicker, but it just makes me look silly. Everyone's running over there for some reason. Oh, that's why. It's doing that gimmick. There we go, I got it right for once. The sarcophagi. Why is there a big arrow on my head? I have no idea. Oh, he's not happy with me. Oh no, I've been put in here. Just gonna enjoy the fight from my box. You're about to die, Vice. Mummification? No, no, I don't want to do this. Ah, I'm fine. And I leveled up, which is the thing I wanted to do. Excellent. I don't want any of that. Let's actually put out a play accommodation. Because you made your picture. There we go. Attaching a picture to that is a really good idea as well. You're the one who caused all the commotion, aren't you? 12 sick. Walk slowly. Non-intrusive first and systematic always, never forget. Now then, who are you? One of the apprentice haulers? Dare call me a hauler. Yes, Naneko, but why would anyone be looking for me? I don't know the plot to this. Ancient traps have been triggered, I had no idea. I alone ventured into the deepest section of the temple for the work. Requires the most delicate of touches. I was completely oblivious to the commotion until you came. What are the members of my expedition? Please tell me they're safe. Ah, they're probably dead. Guess any survivors, gods were good. Had I known would come to such a dangerous place. All those lives. Do I have... I think this game might be a bit quiet still. Sound. This is neither the time or the place for morning. Let us quit this place. I have duty to notify our backers of the incident. Meanwhile, I'd ask you to go tell Popo and see so that I'm fine. Yeah, but it's worth like 2,000 experience. It's basically nothing to me. Maybe when I get around to it. Cool. We have finally got ourselves to level 57. Which I guess means we should just continue the plot. In conclusion, because of the point I was making before, we'll talk about this game later when we're queued up. But like, as far as I'm concerned, the main because it's about the roles you play. All right. Well, we can say quickly that it's it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, not that place. Where are we going? Here's the plot. It's over there. Yeah, so the wild card, which is what I call them, the Hojo, is clearly the person in disguise. But it's not always. They are they're either traitorous or seemingly harmless. I'm trying to think. Move that way. Whether there are villains, I don't think there are. It's because the Asians might be behind the. Maybe the Asians count as a different presence. I think that's it. The Asians count as a separate presence than just the dude by himself. Because now he's working in this game. He's working more for the Asians. He's one of them. Whereas while you're playing the game, he is. You don't know the Asians exist until it's just that guy. So I'd say he's the wild card. In fact, that's how Final Fantasy XII works. Vanar is the wild card, and he's one of the Ocuria, and the Ocuria are the puppet master, the Genova. I'm trying to think, because the problem I have is in a traditional Final Fantasy, those are the final 4 fights you do. And the final 4 fights in Realm Reborn is... Oh yeah, you fight... So you fight the wild card. You fight Omega and Weapon, and the general counts as one fight, essentially. You have the rival. So that's only 3. And there's no real other presence there. So maybe you just don't fight the Asians or anything that represents them. That's why I guess I put the primals in it too. Unless the the primals would count as just the concept of primals, because Asians also working for primals. I guess a separate category, and Omega is a primal killer, so I guess it sort of counts as that. Yeah, that might make sense actually. So we'll talk about this game later. We're going to do the plot because I'm sure people don't care. Search of Salile. The Salile was eastward bound, so I sent word to the camp Cloudtop on the off chance that airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lani Annette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu, and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halanate has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate. Naive, let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Take my leave for now. There are other matters that require my attention. So I wasn't purposely trying to level up extra characters and stuff. My time is short. I've only got 4 days. But it just seems inefficient not to. So we want Ark of the Humbles. Ark of the Rumbly Bumblies. But again, in this game, I'm trying to leave the discussion to later, but it's on my mind, obviously. Nidhogg. You're initially fighting Nidhogg and his army. That's literally the presented bad thing going on. He's in the pub, and why am I so bad at spotting the pub door? No, it's not a pub, is it? No, it's the manufacturer you were just told. Oh, I mean, we do have a rival in this game. Is he still relevant to the plot then? The bull. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. This stream, I'll rename it when I put it on YouTube. But the stream is called For Horsefant. Sid, have you heard of Alaislea? I don't know how you pronounce that word. The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Naive, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius from the ultimate weapon. Oh, did I say a mega weapon? I meant ultimate weapon. That's different. Yes, the ultimate weapon counts as a different thing than Gaius, I think. And the fact that its ultimate weapon that subsumed the other primals. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced the Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. This is like a well-written game, by the way. Especially compared to the first one, which is very anime at the end. I'm looking very much forward to seeing Knights of the Round, which I know is the final boss now. Spoiler warning. But I mean, obviously, I didn't know it was going to be specifically that, but like, oh, now because it's what it's called. It's cool, and because I checked the designs, because I was like, yeah, I remember them having little things on their heads as well. I mean, I did play Final Fantasy VII recently, but I specifically went out of my way not to get Knights of the Round. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire the last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Cool. Into the blue. I also checked what the name of the last quest was, so I'd be able to correctly label the next adventure. We're a while off because we're only on level 57, but we're getting there. Once you must see to one last thing. Into the fire it is. In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. No, it's just the tourist here. The Forgotten Knight, John. You could have walked over there much easier. I always get it wrong. Come on, which direction is it? Fuck you, thermal bird. That wasn't as cool. So much room. Think about how big this actual bar is. Where am I going? Where am I? Oh, I went to the wrong place. My brain went, Forgotten Night. It's got to be the Forgotten Night. Oh, I found a specialist. More tourists. The Echo and the Bunnyman. Oh, that's specialised. There's Coggy. The Tiger Man looks well scary. He's gone now. The boys have been hard at work preparing our flight. I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. That is as soon as a sudden... Pray forgive my lateness. The Taro and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Orange and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Happy Bunny? Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Are the others waiting for you aboard the Enterprise now, Ev? Shall we get going?
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
So, I'm sensing we have an entire land to explore? We got through a couple...
To the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
What was I saying? This seems to be a new land. Look, more Wispy Woo. I should check. See if we got the previous Wispy Woo. Yeah, I was just saying we got through a couple of levels just because of the plot, I guess, that just bumped the level up quickly. Which is how we struggled with one of our characters. From here, Camp Cloud Top looks rather far. Ahem, be on your guard, and the Vanu can be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. I've an hour's mind to start searching the blue window. I should do the other dungeon tonight. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt you will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant of the Vanu scouts as well. I'd rather avoid needless bloodshed. Is this a new map? Oh, we just never really explored this area. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Well, I know there's the chemical research facility is the dungeon. Yeah, you know what? I might not be as close to the end as I initially thought I was. Cloud top. Yeah, I'm trying to get to see what the other places are. Because it's Jovania as well. And we came from there? No, we've not even been there either. But I swear, have we been to the hinterlands? Oh, fuck knows. Either way, feels like we're going to have plenty of opportunity to level up. The worry is we might just have to do another character, which means we're just going to have to do lots of dungeons. Because once we get to 60, there's just no point. Well, if this... Yeah. It's only efficient once we're doing the levels, I guess. Depends how much time I want to waste. Balthazar. Balthazar. Bum, bum, bum. What the fuck's that? Do you want to let me select this, please? Let's look at them. So many hours, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He is out there now. We will find them. Look at these birds. I reckon we're well over time. Look at that fucking thing. That seems kind of important. Oh, I need to look out. Okay, fair enough. Fine. I was supposed to do a thing. The skies of Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Let us proceed. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy, Neverlings. Does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that Vanu in danger? Was that Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Did we deal with the primals here? Oh, if they're not friendly, why are they friend-shaped? Over there. Imperial troops. Your guardians, seat them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. Enemy of my enemy. With no choice with me now, I have protect the Vanu. I thought the Vanu were also our enemy. I got a book! I'll read what to do next. It isn't an armed Vanu, though. Fuck you, Medicus. You're going down.
Protect me!
Oh, yeah, I forgot I do that. That's gonna get me in danger one of these days. Oh god, there's more of them. Cool. Neverling saved Lono Vanu from sudden death, showers Neverlings with thanks like summer squall. Lono Vanu knows not the wind bears Neverlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. All around me are familiar faces. We should queue up for the dungeon. Devourer of worlds. Lord Vanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lord Vanu owes you much and more to Neverlings as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcomes you. The village we go to north, come. Well, before we talk to Alfie. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they might have the right of it. I conclude we should accept Lord Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Never in question, buddy. There's lots of spheres. There are lots of spheres. There's wind sprites. New location. You get 5k just for going to a new location. What? Giant moths. Oblivion. Womura. Leave them alone. What the fuck is that? You're not a window. Where's my chocobo? Summoning stone. Striking resemblance to a chocobo. Closer inspecting the stone has a large horn. Perhaps if you were to blow into the holes, summon a chocobo. Oh, it's a portrait. Okay. I'm just gonna check why my watch just went bloopy bloop. Ooh. I have a rival stream. Oh, of course. It's 6 o'clock. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, neverlings. Lord Vanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, okay, Ok Zundu. They've got their own crystal. Bit of a wacky one. Far warmer welcome than the one we usually received in Vundu, I think. But those are the bad ones. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. These are the good birdmen. Eh? What unseen lightning begets this such thunderous report? There, did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. Oh yeah, it's been so long since I've seen the whale, I forgot all about it. The Imperials are after it. Where? White. Like that, looks a bit like Sin as well. He's wounded. What was that a bit? By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, he bit up an island. Insatiable white, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Lord Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, neverlings, come and break words with the chief of Zundu. Motorcyclists outside having a whale of a time. There we go. We're going to be saying that phrase a lot during this episode. It's the party crystal. Why they party next to it? Guy! Are they doing a hacker? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Nah, I shouldn't have moved it away from Foundation. I should have just set it as a favourite. Vanu, Vanu. with wisdom. Let's got a tiny bit of this left from yesterday. Oh, that was tangy. Deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonu Vanu speaks for Zandu. Hearken to his words. Oh, he's got horns. Is that a hat? Neverlings delivers Lonu Vanu from claws of steel shot fiends, prove nobility. He knows not to ignore the Zephyr's wind brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zandu, is boundless. We are honoured to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alphano Livelier, and these are my companions Naev Alterian and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship. But we do that a lot. Just go, you fucking see an airship. We keep losing them. Flying vessel of the Nithers, which you believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Like the black steel shot contraption from which you save Lonu Vanu. Last, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old empire enemy of ours. That's, though not the enemy we are looking for at the present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lord Vanu, hear tell of these netherlings. You do? Are you certain? I want them to be doing bird stuff with their faces, though. Just constantly checking out things. Like their data. As sun rises and falls and returns, we, our Zandu scouts, can testify to words of Lonu Vanu. Just having a good old sit there. Aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seeks key to Alisla. Alisla. Hang on, isn't that a phrase from... That's Alice Clark, I think. John, from League of Gentlemen. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Alisla? Aslisla. Asla. I don't know what the word is. Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the hearts of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin. Home of forbidden secrets. Speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept deep within the of course it's fucking within the we're going into the whale. That makes sense. It's a big fucking whale. Deep within the bowels of the mighty Bismarck. It lies beyond reach of foolhardy. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Vanu, for a stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. He knows, Chief Sonu, madness of Vondu bodes ill for all Vanu. Well, we'll do this first. Or is it... Oh, we just managed to complete the quest in time. Bit of a weird overlap. Wanderer's Palace. Hard. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be doing a dungeon soon anyway. We want to get this out of the way. Oh no, they're bullying the Tomberries. The terrifying Tomberries. You defend Tomberries, of course we will. Yay! What's this is? What's starting to go over? Makeshift door there. More Z's. Very confused about where we came from. There's not enough of them. Okay, Frumius Kohil Ya. I think I may have done this one before. I might be pumping out too much damage. Nah, I'm thinking of something else. Ah, bollocks. Shortcut. Not so bad then. It's not easy being green. What's that do? Next, the defensive line. We must breach it. Oh, we did that apparently. It's Slithy Zalulaja. There he is. He's looking very slithy. Sorry, it's slithy toads. We have a Alice theme going on here. Don't know what that symbol means, but I don't want to be standing there. Getting nervous about all these colours, but we seem to be fine. What's that thing sound mean? Oh, there's stuff going on in this room. Lots of green beacons. You seem to be like honor to who you. Oh, don't think anyone cares, but you slay me. We have to free the Tomberries. Oh, the key. Yay! Why are we all in here? Oh, there's a secret door. Thanks, Tomberries! This floor seems bad. Well, there is slimes in here. We must clear the bellows. Oh, fucking sluice gates and shit. Final Fantasy loves sluice. Oh, he's got a face. Speaking of Final Fantasy 12, there's a frog from Final Fantasy 12. Fucking sewer level hype. I'm not doing this efficiently at all. Actually, no, the frogs are from this game, John. You're wrong. It's just been a while since we've seen them. That chameleon. Well, they started. Fucking, they were having none of it. Oh well, thanks guys. Good. It's Maxime Molia. Yeah, oh, fuck. Hoping that bottom left one is this one. It is not. Third time's a charm. Right, I did that wrong then. Oh, he had two heads, I just didn't notice. Well, they had two heads even. I'm told it's better than one. Oh, it's not done. Best ending. This is my favourite dungeon ending. I might have to find a clip of that actually. That'll teach you. We're free! It is done! I want to play as a muggle. I think I can just leave. I'm sorry, let's see what this says. It just says enter and I already have, so. There we go. I guess you don't even have to do the dungeon. Cool, we are halfway through 57, and we are still on 57 quests, which is important. We want to get to 58, and then worry again about what we've got to do. With wisdom deep as nethers, and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonu Vanu speaks for Zandu. Hearken to his words. It's Zandu, sell it. Neverlings delivered Lonuvanu from the claws of steel-shod fiends. Prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds. Brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zandu, is boundless. We are honoured to meet you, Chief Sonu. Alphano Lilia, and these are my companions, Naya Valterian and Sid Garlond. We're in search of... Oh, no, we just did this, didn't we? I already backstill shot contraption from which we just did this. Yeah, I do want to skip the cutscene. Why did it cancel? I was up. Do I get the experience again? Keep getting black and the white. Losing your mind. Losing your mind. Avano has that familiar look in his eye which can only mean one thing. So, as Aziz La is a home to the forbidden secrets accessible only by the bearer of the key, which is the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of Heavensward will prime your powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Look at that person's sword. Quite how we will go about that is another matter. In the case of our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element. And this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. Must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, regroup and find out findings anon. Not before we take the currants, delicious currants. And attune ourselves to them. Tuning with the ether current allows me to do some stuff, which is cool. If Neverlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak to Canu Valley, the foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present it with humility and respect, as sun yields to moon and moon to sun. Neverlings must greet Canu Valley with a bow. Where am I to find a bow? Oh, hang on. I know where to get a bow. There we go. We can now greet him with a bow. Excellent. The window. Just in case, I'll also greet you with a bow. But we all know it's the bow doing it. As ever winds at your back and the sunshine to warm your brow, your bow, even traveller from below, Canu Valley, keep of tales, hears your words and she remembers. It is times long ago even, in lands elsewhere, even before even the clouds see, the White is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water, but hated the White is, his brothers are purest black, so great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder, and so he falls only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea, to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, splinter of the divine is shared, so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below, and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he rises the isles of the earth and guides the people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth, the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. For this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vanu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Canu Valley knows no tales like this. Right, don't need the bow anymore, we'll put it away. I like that they just sort of tied a couple of extras to there. We don't want them to float away, we probably need all the bits of it. Then he said a bunch of stuff that I should never forget, and I totally haven't. So according to Vanu, the sea of clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he's taken to eating, yes, technically within his rights, I suppose. No, he's given them away. He's not his anymore. Perhaps a little ungenerous, God say. But what of you, Afano? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My God, that's it, Afano. My boy, I could kiss you. What we've observed Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is we tow a suitably appetizing island through the sea of clouds, in essence fishing for a flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use the dragon killers to fire grapnels to the beast's hides and reel it in close, enabling our resident icon slayer to engage it directly. We're going to fight it. Poor plan, Master Carlon, but exceedingly dangerous one. Should I have failed to subdue the creature, she would be certainly be eaten along with the rest of your appetizing island. Concerned Bun. Oh, she won't fail. If anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is ready to be for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. I just need not just any island mind, I want a mouthful of most. And presumably one that doesn't have anyone else on. Bolt, chain and island, but before we do that, do have a couple of extra quests to pick up. So I better do that now. Sleepless in Okzondu. Gurgle grass. Rain, sky, life. Sorry, it occurred to me because obviously the Haka is like a Samoan, and when I think of Samoans and wrestling, they, you know, like Rikishi, a lot of them are that shape, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I'm not sure it was a great idea to conflate the two either. Neverlings, come. Yeah, okay, I'm not reading this. I'll read it to myself quietly, but Colonel Vanu's whereabouts? Well, we have a quest, unfortunately, to do now. Let's talk to those two as well. What's that griffin in his dreams? With chat mode, say you could have used chat mode. I don't know how to get that to work, but okay. If we go near that location, I'll remember to do that. Volchated Island. He loves it when a plan comes together. Well, you heard Sid, we need an island to bait for the hook. By way of first step, I propose we speak to Chief Sonu. Zandu is concerned as Bismarck's behaviour as they've given us to believe may be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Zundu no, actually, no. Just fix our stuff. Ooh. How did you get it? Well, you didn't have to repair all the stuff. Tramontane is upon us. White feasts and the Vandu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you is now not the deity who raised up the floating islands, made him a gift for you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given and formed by the Vandu, a false saviour who consumes that they should rightfully safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor. We must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest. In vain they do struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponente. Very well, Neverlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guided you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu, on that you have my word. Come now, let us see the Sid's preparations are progressing. Where now? Yeah, I think the speed of the mount has also been slowed. I assume it's still faster than walking, but still. Quest is this? Bang the nest. Say wake up. Chat mode. What's chat mode? That seemed to do it. Gunu Vanu is awake. Yes, he is. Gunu Vanu works hard. Neverling, no wings, fleshy beak. Not Vanu, certainly. Neverling should not sneak up on Vanu that slumbers. Claws cut sharper than fierce gale. What? Gunu Vanu's brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage. Gunu Vanu passage is right and no longer a nestling. Heaven shine on Gunu Vanu this day. Warrior failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now with Neverling's help, Gunu Vanu casts off weight, soars higher than any in Okzondu imagines. Lovely. Vanu Vanu. Up there, John. What was this one up? Your tiger's on fire. It's a wolf. It's still on fire. Bum ba bum bum bum. Is that a chair? That's a cool mount. There's some fucking Wim-D right there. But before that, we must fight Endymion! So, I tried writing a silly, like, JRPG story thing, and Endymion was the name of my big boss. Because it's a cool fucking name. I know also there's a character in it's in things, Endymion. I think it's a Bibli word. Just a shepherd. Well, I mean, it's got the name end at the start of it. It's a word that it's got multiple syllables. It seems an important sounding name to me, and I'm not the only one who thinks that because it's in book names and stuff. Cool. Sid, my boy. Ashgardian fiends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, taking the liberty of procuring a magic field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare. Every link is forged by the manufacturer's master craftsman. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that we were originally intending to bind dragons, but were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that Venu agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Have they cut down on these quests as well? Because some of them go by very quickly. Now I've let Wedge know when your party is assembled. Ooh. What time is it? It's not been the longest of episodes, but I'm thinking if this is to be a dungeon, which it isn't because we'd have to load a dungeon actually, so we can still do this. Let's do this. It probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like his plan. I don't like it one bit, but I can't help being excited that all the same. I was going to say might let you go here, but we can probably do 15 more minutes. Tell me now, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yes. After you, then I have all aboard. Oh, it is a dungeon. Okay, never mind. Ah, yeah. So like. It's going to take more than 15 minutes. It's going to take 5 minutes of queuing. Also, I kind of like doing the dungeons with my other character, but this will guarantee a level up. You know what I might do? Then instead, I might do one of these. Never main scenario, because obviously there's a chance you have to do fucking Praetorium. And fuck that. That should give you way more experience. But a trial is nice and quick. You want to do Wanderer's Palace. Trial, of course, won't actually level us up, but it'll give us something. I'll tell you what, we don't want to do leveling either. Maybe this one as well. Those will be longer though. Skill test. I don't know what an alliance raid is. Oh, the 24 raids. That would take a while, but I guess you get a lot of experience. We'll just do the trials because we get the experience for it. See if it's quick. Less than 5 minutes. No, we've just put ourselves in a situation where we're just waiting again, aren't we? I'll tell you what, I think I'm just going to let you go. But I think I might do the trial next. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll make a decision, but I've got to eat and stuff. So yes, just a quick one, but I think we're going to have a long stream later today. And there's nobody watching right now, so I might as well let you go and see if we can get more people later. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, of course. I've been having a Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward adventure. Thank you for watching. Where's my snail? Come on, snail. What? I'll see you next time. There it is.